Hi guys, what's going on? Standing outside in my garden, enjoying what's left of the summer. Hasn't been that great to be fair this year, but it's a nice day today, and I wanted to just come outside and talk to you about something. Now, everyone says on this, on this channel that I only talk about the good things, that I only show the good things about Russia. And what I wanted to do is I want to talk to you about a situation, a difficult problem that you're gonna find in Russia. Now, what is that problem? Well, I've been trying to buy a car. Okay, I've been trying to buy a second-hand car. Now, I've had loads of different cars in Russia. Don't get me wrong, I've had loads of different cars. But usually, in the past, if you're buying a second-hand car, what you would do is there was lots of people who would work, and their business would be going and getting cars. So you'd order a car from another country, they'd bring it for you. That kind of like era has kind of finished now. I guess because of the exchange rate at the moment, it just being so ridiculously bad, it just makes going overseas, buying a car, bringing it back, paying the tax, just makes it too expensive. So now, if you want to buy a second-hand car, you've got to buy it, pretty much in Russia. Yeah, you still can order cars from overseas, but most people, you're going to buy it in Russia now. The problems you're going to find when buying a car in Russia, as I said, I've owned 6 cars in Russia so far, and this search this time has been by far the most difficult. The last one I was bought from a friend who was the only previous owner. It's one of my best mates. So I knew the car was in great condition, and I had it and I had virtually no problems with it. But this time around it's been very, very difficult, and I'm going to tell you and explain why that is. First of all, the Russian psyche, okay, the Russian mentality. So Russians have got a mentality of making money, and that's great. But the thing is, anyone wants to make money on anyone. Even your best friend wants to make money on you, and that's how it is. That's just the mentality of Russia. So like if I was in the UK and my car broke down, for example, and I asked my mate, I need a good garage to go to, can you recommend a good garage? They'll probably say, yeah, I go to like John, this guy down here, I'll give you his number, give him a call, he's a good guy. Now, if it was Russia, what they would do is they would think, well, that's an opportunity for me to make money, so what I'm going to do is I'll call John, tell him I've got a client coming, ask him how much you're going to charge him, and ask him if he can give me a % on top for bringing the client. And even if it's your best mate, that's what's going to happen. So when it comes to cars, it's exactly the same thing. Okay, you're gonna say, well, I can't find a good car now. You'll ask your mate be like, yes, brilliant, how much you want to spend? Okay, you want to spend like $1 million, for example. Right, okay, yeah, I'll find you, no problem for you. Then he'll start calling around, he'll find cars that cost maybe 900,000, come back to you and said, yeah, I found the car for $1 million. And he's already worked out and already arranged with the person who's selling it to give him the extra 100 for bringing the client. That's how it works. That is how it works. It's very frustrating. Even when you're calling to salons. Now, if you go to a salon, so a garage, that's selling pre-owned cars, basically the cars that are for sale in garages sell pre-owned cars are cars that either the owners put there to sell on their behalf, and then the salon takes commission on top, or the salon has bought that car and then they're reselling it. Now, they're not going to let you test and look underneath it and all that stuff. Why? Because it's probably shit. And salon, how they make their money, they know that people buying from a salon, they want the car, probably haven't got any money, and the salon can get them credit for it. So they've got all those people in the salon that are, sitting there waiting to help you to buy a car on credit. So they know you can't go to a car, to someone selling the car personally, because you haven't got the money, and therefore you need the credit. And it's easier to get credit. They're going to bend over backwards to get that credit for you, so you can buy the car from the salon. So the car's probably screwed, and you're not going to have any way of knowing. The next thing is, in Russia, everyone changes the mileage. Everyone changes the mileage. That's what happens. So you can see a car that's for sale, it's got 100,000 miles, it's probably done 200,000 miles. In Russia, people take the clock back on the car. to make it look like it's done less miles than it has. Now you'll speak to the person on the phone, they'll tell you all the history. The car that I've just bought, the guy was, this is my favourite car, it's an amazing car, I've loved it, I've had it since new and all that stuff, and tell me all the history about it. And then we went to finally buy it, got there, he wasn't the owner. Complete lie. He was selling it on behalf of somebody else. Hopefully the mileage is correct. Hope so. But is it? Because he was talking loads of bullshit on the phone for like 2 weeks, telling us all about how he loves his car and how all the service he's done for the car. And that's got under guarantee, and it's got a 1 year guarantee from the actual manufacturer and all this stuff. So it's even if it goes wrong, yeah, it's fine. But he's just been talking bullshit on the phone for like a week, telling about how it's his car, how he loves the car, it's an amazing car, and all this stuff. And it's just a complete lie. Now the next thing is, so obviously as well, the guy that was selling it, how much did they sell it for? Maybe he made another 200,000 rubles on top just for selling it. Okay, the next problem you're going to have. There are companies out there that will provide a service for you. They will go and check out the car for you before you buy it. Now they have a few different services. The services that they have are, first of all, they'll go check out the car for you. It'll cost you about 20 quid. They'll go check out the car. Actually, anywhere from 20 quid to like 100 quid. They'll go check out the car for you. They then have another service where they're your service guide for a day or for a week, and they'll check as many cars as you want for you. And then they have a final service, which is they offer a guarantee where they find you a car. Now the problem is that any car that they go and check out, they're going to tell you, shit, don't buy it. Why is that? Because they want you to pay for their premium service, where they therefore go find the car on your behalf and give you the guarantee. Well, so why didn't you get a car from them on the guarantee? Why don't you do that? Well, because they want more money than the car's worth in order to go and look for it. So they'll guarantee you a car. They'll say to you, okay, we will guarantee you the best car with a guarantee. We'll guarantee ourselves personally on the engine, on everything. We'll make sure everything is done professionally, everything's signed up so you're not ripped off, all this stuff, the legal stuff. We'll do it all for you. So you say, right, I want a car, here's 1 million rubles. No, we need 1.5 million to do it. We're like, 1.5 million, but the car only costs like 1 million. That's the value of it on the market. No. In order to find a good one, we need 1.5 million. So you'd be like, well, so basically what I'm doing is I'm paying you 500 million rubles more so that you can guarantee the car, because you're not going to guarantee a car that costs the value of that you pay for the actual. You're not going to buy a car for the real value. You're going to buy a car for loads more than the value, because that's the only way that you're prepared to guarantee it. So that's bullshit as well, basically. So these are the problems you're going to encounter, and you're going to encounter this with everyone, and you're going to get sick and fed up of it. I actually called the official Porsche dealer, because I wanted a Porsche. I called the official Porsche dealer. The guy, it's advertised on the official Porsche website. This is the car, it's in perfect condition, all this stuff. It comes with a full guarantee and all this stuff. So yes, I called him. He was like, wow, yeah, it's amazing, definitely. He called me back a couple hours later and said, yeah, there's some problems with that car, mate, to be fair. Where are you from? You're from England, yeah? All right, I've got another couple of cars for you. He started sending me loads of cars. That all he was doing is going into the local sort of classifieds, finding a car, adding like 20 grand to the price, and saying, yeah, I've got this car for you, this is amazing. I'm like, look, mate, this car is on fucking sale. I've already fucking seen it already. Do you know what I mean? Like, why are you saying to me that this car is worth this much when it blatantly isn't? He's like, yeah, but we're an official company and we do all that. What documents? What are you talking about? You're adding 20 grand to the price. It's just ridiculous. And then I actually sent my friends round to the garage. That car that he's advertising has been sold for ages. It's still online being advertised at the Porsche salon. Like, this is like a month ago already. It's just bullshit. So people are just out there trying to make as much money as possible, which is great in a business sense. Of course, yeah, people want to make money. People want to make money. They're businessmen, they want to make money. But there's no ethics involved. They just want to make as much money as they possibly can. So if you're a foreigner and you call and they hear your foreign accent, straight away they're just going to think straight away, obviously he hasn't got a clue, we can rip him off, we don't need to do anything. And so therefore you're going to ask your friends to start calling. But your friends really can't be bothered to call. And unfortunately that's the way it is. They're like, oh, you're a baby, just call yourself. And obviously I can call myself and the people understand me, but they'll also understand that I'm foreign. and they'll think straight away, wow, we've got a stupid foreign on the phone, make some money here, you know. And the car you're inquiring about will suddenly go out the window, and they'll start trying to find crappy cars to try and sell you because they think you're stupid, you don't know what you're talking about, and they can make money from you. And that's the problem you're going to encounter. Unfortunately, it's very, very stupid. And I've been to lots of different people to ask for help. I even went to a lawyer and said, look, I'm tired, I really need help. I've been trying to find a car for a couple of months. I get people trying to scam me, people thinking I'm stupid, people thinking you're just foreign. So what did the lawyer do? I gave the lawyer a list of cars that I wanted him to call for me on my behalf. What did the lawyer do? The lawyer didn't call any of those fucking cars at all. And all he did was, he made another list of cars. He said, all right, Sam, these are the more better variants available to you. You know, your phone, you probably don't know how to do that, how to find these cars, but I can find them for you, and I'm prepared to do that for money. Now, obviously, I'd already called those fucking cars already, okay? I'm not stupid. I wasn't born yesterday. I know where all the sites are. I know how to find the cars. It's just the final process. And what happens is you always find someone who's willing to help you. That person who's willing to help you just sees dollar signs. They see dollar signs light up in their eyes. They think, ooh, English guy, stupid. I can help him. He doesn't know how to read. He was born yesterday. I can probably make a couple of grand off this. So, Sam, all the people in the world are bad and I'm good. I can help you. I can help you to achieve your goal. I can help you to get the car you want. Don't trust anyone else. Only trust me. Let me find a shit car and try and sell it you for money. Now people are going to say, well, you know, it's probably just the people you hang around with, your friends. This is how it is here, unfortunately. You know, I've asked loads of Russians about it and they say, yeah, you know, this is the way it is, unfortunately. Luckily, and this is some of the good things, there's a couple of good sites like Avito and like After or Auto.ru. What's great about it? Well, on there, as soon as a person puts the VIN number in, it shows the mileage and all the details of the MOT. Okay, because every year in Russia, the person needs to get an MOT. After the first 3 years, just like in the UK. So 3 years goes by, you need to get your MOT. Now, what it's going to do is going to show the mileage that was written down on the MOT and the mileage that was written down the year after on the MOT and the year after that. And therefore, you can see straight away, well, hang on a second, if the mileage was 50,000 the first year and now it's gone down to 30,000 the second year, the mileage has been changed, obviously. So that's one great thing. Another thing is when the owner puts the VIN number in, it shows all the history. So has this car got finance outstanding on it? You know, is it actually, you know, is it illegal? Is it their car? All that information is available. So that's one great thing about the site. Now you have to pay a little bit more in order to get that information, but it's well worth it if it's a car you want. But understand this, if you want a car in Russia, it's going to be very, very, very stressful to go and do it. Or you'll get someone else to do it, and the chances are they're going to rip you off and try and make as much money out of you as possible, even people that you know. And then finally, just to add to the end of this video, what will happen next is after you've bought the car, everyone will come out of the woodwork and say, oh, you know, you've probably been ripped off. How much did you pay for it? I would have helped you for free. I've got loads of experience in this. I would have done it for free for you. Oh my word, I can't believe you bought it. How much did you pay for it? And literally, I've just been down the park with my mates sitting on a bench, and some of their mates were there. And literally for 2 hours, people were saying, how much did you pay? Oh, that's way too much. Even though they've got no idea how much that type of car costs. They've never even looked at the price before in their lives. They're like straight away, you've paid too much, you've been ripped off, definitely. I can't believe you've done this. You're stupid. You don't know how Russia works. Blah, 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 blah. So unfortunately, that's how it goes when buying a car or by making any kind of purchase. House, you know, I've bought houses, I've bought flats in the past. It's very difficult because the only interest people have really got to help you is that they you know, like a dollar sign show up in the eyes, like like one of those cash machines, and it spins round, ding, 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 and dollars shine up. And if they see those dollars, then yeah, they think, wow, hang on a sec, this guy's got this amount of money, can make some money on top of that. and they're prepared to say, don't tell anyone. A lot of them will say, look, I'm glad you told me about this. Make sure you don't tell anyone else because, I can help you to do it. And the only reason they're saying that is because they don't want anyone else to get that chance to earn that money instead of them. So unfortunately, that is the mentality here. And, Russian people are going to say, like, this is bullshit. You're probably just meeting the wrong kind of people. You're probably just being used. Look, in Russia, that's just the way it is. Love Russia, lived here for many years, but that is one of the problems that people are willing to help you if they see that they can make money out of it. If not, they won't help you. And then afterwards, after the deal's done, they're quite happy to turn around and then say, I would have helped you. But, yeah, So anyway, that's just a bit of information. Hopefully, if you're a foreigner and you're looking to buy a car in Russia, then that has helped you. And if you have any questions about buying a car, about the documents you need, about what you should check, anything like that, then just put a comment and and I'll help you out just as always. Okay, see you.